Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news update and information with a video on the 2025 Ford F-150 Lightning. So yesterday I knew the order banks were opening up for the gas version and the hybrid version of the F-150. Did not realize that they were going to give us an order guide for the Lightning as well. And I want to clue people in because normally this is where I would say order banks are open up right now. But if you watched this last year, you'll know that you can actually place your own custom order for an F-150 Lightning in 24 model year, and you cannot again in 25 model year. Basically how this is going to work if you're wanting one of these is that you build and buy a Ford F-150 Lightning. So you basically, Ford is going to be building different configurations of the Lightnings, and they're going to go into these replenishment centers or these buying centers in a sense for Ford dealers to get from, or for you. So if you want to order, you just go to Ford's website and just go to build and buy. In fact, let's pull this up. Now, first off, before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to get all the news information and updates, notification bells turned on, and check out our live streams every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central. We're the only dealership that I know doing this. We cover all information when it comes to dealer news updates, Ford news, everything else, keep you up to date. We have a topic each week, and we even go over scheduling for orders and such, which is very popular, to see what constraints are and everything else to keep you updated on that. And we take your questions live. So you come on in, and we can answer all your questions. Now let's go to Ford's build and price. And actually was just getting done. Just got done with the F-150, the gas. So pardon me while I correct this here. Did these videos back to back here. So if you go in here and you go to look for, a Lightning, you want to go down to electrified, and you go to the Lightning here, and here is where you're going to see 24 model year build and buy. Not build and price, like being able to kind of configure your own, but build and buy. And you will not see any information on the 25 model year right now. We even have 23s out there still that dealers have, which fathoms me that they can't sell them because we didn't have a problem at all. But there you go. But 24 model year is where you can build and buy now. But what I want to go through today is talk to you guys about the 25 model year. And even though you can't build one and order one right now, just so people know exactly how it's different from a 24. So if you're out there and going, you know what, it's late enough now in 24 model year, maybe instead of trying to find a 24 or getting a building, buying one, a 24, maybe I'll wait and see what a 25 is going to look like for this year. So actually, I'll probably pause this video because I'll probably go over pricing as well in this video. But right now, you can't see what it looks like and configure that. So we're going to go over that information with you and let you know what's different for this year. There are a few changes to it, and letting you know, especially there are some upgrades, but there are some downgrades too. So we're gonna kind of go through that and let you know what is different between 24 and 25 model year for this video. And you can't find it anywhere in here. I'd show you images, but I guess let's just do 24 because it's going to look the same. So let's just go through and do it this way. So now what you're seeing on here is that there is not, I'll allow this time, there you won't see a Pro version. So Pro is included in the order guide for this year because if you're a fleet dealer, they need to be able to see how those are configured. So that is here, but normal retail, you won't be able to purchase a Pro version. So which is very, very unusual. But anyway, though, one of the things they did change, and I'm going to start with the Pro version, even though it's not on here. The Pro version, you know what? Give me a second. Let me get the pricing on this real quick. Okay, so I have it over here so we can kind of compare. We can't see Pro on there, but the Pro version for this year looks like is starting out at $47,780 is the starting price. Plus, there's $2,000 and $2,095 in destination delivery charges. So that's where the Pro starts. And for the Pro version this year, that is not, in the past years, you've gotten a rear e-locking axle with standard equipment. That is not standard equipment anymore. That is now in your Max trailer tow package. So it's going to want more people are probably going to end up wanting that Max trailer tow package. Hopefully Ford recognizes that. Also, electric engine cooling fan, which it's not listed on the order guide, but to be honest, I don't know why it wouldn't be there. So I probably shouldn't even mention that, but I'm sure that I'm not sure why it's not on there, but it's just maybe an omit thing like that. But also for this year, don't get a full size spare. It is a tire and inflator and sealant kit. that's located in the front storage compartments, it says. And then the wheels for this year on the Pro version is going to be an 18-inch alloy gloss black wheel, and that is the same wheel, so you don't get the machine. Last year it was a machine wheel, so basically you're getting that wheel on the Pro and the XLT version for this year. So you don't see the wheel that you're seeing, you're going to actually see as an upgrade when you go to Flash. So that's a difference for this year as well. So spare tire, spare wheel and tire are optional though. So it's not like you can't get it. It's just not standard equipment for this year. So that's something that you'll see as an optional equipment. There you go. And then the carbon black fixed extended running board is a standalone option on fleet orders on the Pro. So, and then for this year, I think is a great update is that the fast charging adapter, that North American charging standard adapter, is included with the mobile power cord. So you'll probably want to make sure you order that $500 and you get that adapter is included. So now instead of having to register and get one and Ford send it to you, who knows when, now it's going to come with your vehicle. That's great. Sirius XM with a 360L radio is now standard starting on the Pro instead of the XLT. So that's a change. Of course, it won't be a change for most retail customers. Also, the keypad entry has been removed. So it is now a dealer installed option. So you won't see keypad entry on the F-150 gas or electric version for this year. So now it's going to be, but it is a dealer installed option. So the dealer would need to install that. And I think it's just a stick on one. I don't know. We'll see. And then the spare tire lock is new. So, and they took that off on the back by the bumper. You would actually used to have a lock there where you could, so people couldn't just go in there and lower your spare wheel and tire. Of course, you'd need to order a spare wheel and tire, but you can get a spare tire wheel lock or a spare tire lock. That's a dealer install option as well for this year. So that's new. And then the e-locker has been included now in the Max Trailer Tow package, and they have removed the platinum black package from the 25 model year, and they have also removed the smart hitch and onboard scales. That's been removed from the tow tack package. So yes, you will not be able to get that. That's not included. It's not even a standalone option anywhere on the Lightning. So you cannot get the smart hitch or the onboard scales, which I think is kind of a travesty because it was a big selling point. Now on the Pro version, and we're going to go from there. One of the things that you will see is some new features for this year as part of the Copilot 360 2.0 is you get an automatic emergency braking oncoming. It says camera only. So if there's a vehicle coming in front of you, then it's going to stop you and brake you. Also, camera only evasive steering assist. So that's been changed from regular wording of evasive steering assist. Intersection assist as well. So if you're going across the intersection, it's going to stop and so you don't get hit. And also, you do have the road edge detection as part of the lane keeping system. So it detects as you get close to the lane. So there you go. And then the Sirius XM with the 360L is now on the Pro version. And I think that's all on that. All right, moving to the XLT. Sorry, same pricing. Like we mentioned, the wheel is a change for this year. So you have that. There is no wheel and tire upgrade on the XLT trim. And you can get the optional, as we mentioned earlier, the optional spare tire. And then the Max Trailer Tow package gets the e-locker and the hill descent control. But it does. They did remove the wording requires the 9.6 Pro Power on board. So last year you had to add that to get the Max Trailer Tow package, but not for this year. So that's a difference. So you'll see that as a change. They did add the seat back map pockets. The wording been added. Whether or not that was a change or not, let me know. Keypad entry has been removed from the door, as well as the smart hitch and onboard scales has been removed from the tow tech package, which is standard equipment on the XLT. So, all right, I think that's all the changes there. And then there is no, they also did remove the all-terrain tire. You don't have that as well on the XLT. So they're really wanting people to go to the Flash, in my opinion. Last year in 2024 model year, as you can see on the screen, $67,995. And this year it is the same starting price of $67,995. So what do you get and what's changed? We're seeing the 20-inch wheel that we did see last year is still the standard wheel. So that's nice. We're going to have that. The keypad entry was removed. Power tailgate was removed from the Flash edition. So you will not have power tailgate. And then they did the 360 camera that was part of XLT. Now you have to go to Flash to get the 360 camera. And then, of course, they added those technologies with the automatic emergency braking oncoming and the driver state detection as well. So that's the standard. Really not much. You're getting Active X seats as well for this year. So you're going from cloth to Active X when you go to the Flash edition. So now that's really appealing at this point. You're getting, you're getting Active X. You're getting all the screens from the Lariat trim and everything else on the Flash. I think Flash is really where the money is right there. Don't forget the optional 18-inch spare tire if you want that. And don't forget about your mobile power cord that gets you the adapter. You'll want to make sure you add that. And then that Max Trailer Tow package now, the e-locker, and the hill descent control. And then Blue Cruise. This is where you get the Blue Cruise. You can add the 1-year subscription. I think XLT does not get Blue Cruise. I believe, yep. Blue Cruise, you got to go up to Flash to get the Blue Cruise for this year. So you do not get Blue Cruise without going to Flash. So again, you're getting the Blue Cruise. That's where you're getting the Active X seats. You're getting the bigger 15-inch screen. Flash is a great deal right there. So now let's talk about the Lariat trim. 24 model year is 76,995, and it is 76,995 for 25 model year. And the only thing I see different is they added the interior work surface to the Lariat. I think it was there last year, but it's not, you don't see it as an equipment on the interior work surface on the Flash or the XLT. You have to go up to the Lariat to get that. So now it's being included as a upgrade when you go to Lariat trim. Otherwise, all the same stuff as last year. So nothing really changed in the way of standard equipment on the Lariat trim. And then, as we mentioned, you can add the Max Trailer Tow package, and you get the e-locker, the hill descent control, as well as trailer brake control too on all those. And then you can also get the optional spare wheel and tire. Again, even on the Lariat trim, you don't get a spare wheel and tire. You have to make sure you add that as well. And then on the Platinum trim, the only thing they added was now they're giving you the Blue Cruise for 1 year included on all your Platinums. So that is a difference. Platinum is what, $84,995, and it's still $84,995. So they did not raise the price on the Platinum either, and they're giving you 1 year of Blue Cruise included. But you still have to add the spare tire and wheel if you want that. That is a new option for this year. And then don't forget about the adapter on your mobile power cord. So you probably want to order a mobile power cord. Why don't they just include that? Just include it, because I think about everybody wants it. Might be wrong, but there you go. All right, we can talk about colors for this year. We do have, let's see if there's any new colors. We do have, looks like all the same colors. So on the Pro version, you have agate black, you have antimatter blue, carbonized gray, iconic silver, Oxford white, and rapid red tinted clear coat. That's available. And then we do have on the XLT and the Flash version, the agate black, the antimatter blue, carbonized gray, iconic silver, Oxford white, and rapid red. And then Lariat looks like I believe the same colors. The black, antimatter blue, carbonized gray, iconic silver, Oxford white, rapid red, and we have star white as well. And then on the Platinum, the black, antimatter blue, carbonized gray, iconic silver, we have rapid red and star white tri-coat as well on that too. So there you go. So there's all that good stuff. And then they do mention to kind of let you guys know what's going on with Blue Cruise or the subscriptions. They listed on a page here. Blue Cruise equipped on the vehicle on the Flash, Lariat, and Platinum. So just so you know that. Actually, I see an error in here already. You get 90-day trial on the Flash and Lariat trim. You get a 1 year on the Platinum. They need to correct their order guide there. And then connected navigation. You're going to see that. That is standard for first 3 months on all trim levels. And then the Ford Pass Connect is also standard and available. The Wi-Fi hotspot you get for 3 months or 3 gigabytes on all trim levels. And Sirius XM with the 360L is going to be standard on all trim levels, and you get 3 months for free. After that, you have to sign up. So those you can tell on all those services: Connect Nav, Ford Pass, or if you want the Wi-Fi hotspot, that is, and the Sirius, you'll need to pay for that, as well as the Blue Cruise. So those are all connected services that Ford is letting you have for a couple months, but then you're going to have to pay for those after that. So there you go. That's all we have. So not a lot of changes, but just some significant things that I think everybody should note, and probably could write those out because there's not that many of them. But just hopefully keep everybody updated. And again, to get one of these, you cannot custom order a 2025 F-150 Lightning. What you do is you have to wait until they start producing them, which probably is going to be about 3 months from now. So, and then they'll start producing them. But I thought this would be a good video for everybody, just so if they're on the fence of maybe waiting for 25 to see what it looks like, or 24, hopefully this video helps you out to know what's changed for this year and whether or not you want to go ahead and try to find a 24 or build and buy a 24 that's available right now, or waiting until the build and buy is available on the 25 in a couple months. So hopefully this help you out. If you're wanting to get one from us, we can help you out. If you know what kind of how you want it, we can look on the build and buy, see what's at the centers here in Kansas City for us that we can have here within a couple weeks, or even sometimes up to a month, and we can get it in your driveway pretty quickly. And we do some special deals here as well. So always special pricing. Right now we have some on our lot right now that are at least $7,500 off. I think a lot of them are even more. I think at some point, sometimes we're even almost 10 grand off on our Lightning. So if you're wanting a good deal on a Lightning, check us out. If you finance with us as well, then we'll cover up to $1,000. We'll actually discount the vehicle $1,000 if you finance with us. That can be used towards your travel expenses to get here if you're from out of state, or to use it towards shipping it. Part of it, and some of the shipping costs to you as well. So if you're interested in that, contact us. We always have a YouTube special. Our contact information is always in the description of all of our videos down there. So you can check that out and see what we have on our website as well at McArthur.com. And hopefully this does help you out. So and hopefully you guys are having a great day and enjoying your Lightning if you have one, or hopefully you get one soon if you're wanting one of those. And until the next video, stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you in the next video.